There's so many opportunities for us while we're going to school that will help us enjoy going to school.
Having access to an Indigenous space on campus is very important to me. It acts as a place where you can just be yourself and be surrounded by people from other nations, things like that. And it's very culturally important to me. It's a place where we can perform ceremonies such as smudging and that, as well as having access to an elder to just talk with. If I didn't have an Indigenous space, my education would have been definitely different.
The fact that there's like a space for students to be able to like relax and clock out and practice their traditions like smudging and just go to feasts. And like just the other day we had a birch basket making workshop, which was like so important because I'm 27 years old and I've never made a birch basket before in my life, you know what I mean? And I was like, it just like connected me to like my traditions even more and like connected me with like my other fellow students. So
I actually know someone who ended up working for the Indigenous Education, and she helped me a tremendous amount. She would always let me know, give me the heads up whenever there was any extra money available that I could go ahead and try to get, and she always offered me to come into the room and chill, just hang out with the other Indigenous people at the school, and it was just a really great atmosphere whenever I was in there and just hanging around. Just being able to have that ability to go, if I didn't have the right supplies, like I needed to staple my papers or I needed to print them, that was always really nice, knowing that I didn't have to rush around trying to find money.
It's given me an area where I can go to de-stress after a long day of lectures. It's also a very inviting and friendly environment to go to, so if you're ever having a bad day, going and being a part of the little community that they have is very nice.
The Indigenous Education services are part of the foundation of my education here. I spent countless hours in the lounge studying, like eating my lunch, just getting to know people, as well as the many events and workshops they put on. Really having that cultural component is very important to me.
you want to feel noticed, and the fact that I was like, okay, like they're noticing they're like Indigenous students and there's like a groups for them, there's like a student lounge for them. I was thinking like, okay, like this is where I wanted to be.
It allowed me to further understand the community and my heritage as a First Nation, where I didn't get that before in like high school or anything, but being able to do that in college really opened the door for me to learn more about where I came from and who I am.
I think that being able to go to a space where I know for a fact that there's people of my background and that I can talk to about maybe recent news events that happened is really, really special, and it helps create a bond within the school where in other areas I wouldn't normally be able to do that. Just even walking into that space that you guys have on campus, it was really special knowing that like one of my first days on there, they were already burning sage, and so it was kind of like a relating to home type of feeling. It was nice. I think the school is really great, and the experiences that I had offered me memories for a lifetime, you know.